Good morning, all my kids. I'm Auntie Cara, and this is Auntie Cara's story time. Today we are going to be reading Green Pants by Kenneth Kraegel. It's a really fun one. But first, I want to say a very special hello to my friends Jack and Max. I hope you guys are well, and I hope you enjoyed this story. I also wanted to do a little show and tell and show you guys a new candle holder I got. This is from my friend Desiree, and it's got these really cool gold sequins that roll all around. And it's just kind of fun to play with, but I'm excited to see what it looks like with the candle in it. All right, let's dive in. Jameson only ever wore green pants. When he wore green pants, he could do anything. He could dunk. He could dive. And he could dance. Sometimes people tried to get Jameson to wear pants of a different color. But one way or another, Jameson made sure they didn't end up in his closet. One day, Jameson's cousin Armando came with his fiancée, Jo. Jo had the nicest smile Jameson had ever seen, and her eyes seemed to sparkle like the autumn sun shining on a running river. "Hey, Jameson, we have a question for you," Armando said. "Would you like to be in our wedding?" Jo asked. "Absolutely," Jameson replied, staring deeply into Jo's bright eyes. The next morning, Jameson's mother said, "You know, being in a wedding is a big deal. There will be a lot of standing." "No problem," Jameson said. "And you'll have to smile nicely for all the photos." "No problem." "And you'll have to use your best manners at dinner." "No problem." "And one more thing," his mother said slowly. "You will have to wear a tuxedo." "Okay," Jameson nodded. "No problem." "Jameson, the tuxedo will be black." "What?" Jameson gasped. "Black pants? Black? Are you sure?" "Yes, I'm afraid so." At the tuxedo fitting, Jameson rejected every pair of black pants he was given to try. But he was quite impressed with how striking his green pants looked with the rest of the tuxedo. The day of the wedding came, and Jameson still hadn't made up his mind. "I'm sorry you have to choose," his mom said, "but I'm afraid you must." "But how?" Jameson cried. "It's impossible." But all too soon, it was time. "Okay, Jameson," said his mother moments before the wedding began. "This is it. Have you decided?" "No." "Well, it is a tough decision, but I know you can figure it out." She kissed his forehead and went inside. Jameson sank in despair. "But how? How do I make such a decision? Arrgh!" Just then, Jo appeared. Her hair played happily in the sunny breeze, and her eyes shone like the summer stars, and her smile warmed his very soul. "Hey, Jameson, I'm so glad you're here. I'll see you inside." And as quickly as she appeared, she was gone. Jo's soft, sweet voice lingered in the air, and in that golden moment, Jameson's choice became clear. The wedding began, and Jameson appeared right on cue, looking quite dashing in his tuxedo. During the ceremony, Jameson stood very still. Afterward, he posed for every picture with perfect charm and grace. At dinner, he was pleasant and courteous, and his manners were impeccable. But the moment the dance music began, a pair of black pants fell to the floor. And Jameson danced like no one has ever danced before. And that is the end of the story. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week. Ta-ta for now.